Oh man.
I mean, this is a former drug addict,
Huh.
so
He's a
Yeah, look how
former
happy
drug
Mitch
addict.
is to see me. Yeah,
He's
believe it
a
or not, bro. Yeah. This
so
former
what?
drug addict might be able to tell you a thing or two, like the fact that syringes were given out to prevent disease intravenously. Crack pipes, you can't make that same claim for whatsoever. So, first talking point, total bullshit coming out your ass. Second talking point, crack cannot be weaned off of. It's too intense and immediate and short acting of a drug. It must be cold turkey or nothing. So, second talking point, total out your ass. You have any more you want to throw at us?
First of all, what drug were you using?
None of your business, man. But I'm
I'm
not
just
going to
trying to figure out.
indulge
So
you.
we
Hey,
no.
no,
So
no, no, no. But, okay, I'll answer that. But after you acknowledge the 2 points that I just shattered of yours.
I acknowledge it. Yes. Go ahead.
All right, great. Oh my God, amazing.
What
Well,
about
that's
meth?
frozen over, Sunni.
How do you come off of meth?
Are we talking about methamphetamine or methadone or?
Both. Go for it.
Meth is a much more longer acting drug, so I'm sure people could wean off of that maybe to some extent, but
Oh,
crack, that cannot be done.
hold up. Say that again. What did they do with meth?
I said I'm sure they could. I don't know, but crack, that cannot be
No,
done.
you sound very confident in the other two answers. How did they
Bro,
come off of
shut
meth?
the fuck up, man. I don't know every situation for every drug that's ever
Oh,
been done. Like, don't pull that
oh,
on me. You're not gonna do that
okay.
on me.
This is
He's
what we
giving
do.
out crack pipes, man.
This
That's
is what
the
we do.
topic. Crack.
I asked you about meth. How
Well,
did
why
they
are you
come off
bringing
of
up
meth?
meth when we're talking about crack pipes being given out by Biden? You're not gonna
Because
dance on me, bro.
meth can be used through crack pipes.
No, it cannot. That's
Yes, it
another.
can.
That's
It's
the third one right out the ass. No, it
meth is
cannot.
used through pipes.
Very
What are you talking
specific,
about?
different pipes. No, it cannot, man. Don't
It's,
try to tell me it can. It cannot. That's a fact. It cannot be smoked out of crack
it
pipes.
says safe smoking kits and supplies. Safe smoking kits. Smoking kits can be pipes for meth.
Now you're getting into semantics. Here we go. This
No, it's
guy.
not
Why
because
did I even bother, Sudi? I like that
no,
you still indulge this guy sometimes, but
I answered your question. I acknowledge your questions.
no, you didn't. You just
I
said
did.
crack can
I
be
said
smoked out
yes.
of
You
meth
got a
pipe.
point. I said
No,
yes.
you
You got
didn't,
a
man.
point. I specifically asked you about meth.
Right, but meth cannot be smoked out of a crack pipe. So I'm not sure we're.
Is it smoked through a pipe, Cole? Please.
Of course it is. Its own
Okay.
specific type of pipe that you would need to give out as
O-
well.
Okay. How do you come off meth when you have a meth addiction? How do you
Where are you
typically?
going with this, man? I'm not trying to indulge all your questions. Just tell me like what you're getting at here.
How do
Let's get
you
to the
come off? I'm asking you. You say you're the specialist.
people have
He's
different
just
ways. I don't know
avoiding the
every
main
way, man.
question.
Okay.
There's different
All right.
successful ways to do it, and I'm sure there's different schools of thought on that. But I'm just wondering where you're going with this. Let's get to the end of the line here.
He's just avoiding the question.
Of course he is. I know what he
I know
does.
you're
I know
avoiding
what he
the
does. I'm not letting him do it on me.
I think he's talking about you, Cole, not me. I'm asking you the question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm asking you. I answered your question. I'm asking you the question.
and I'm asking you, what relevance does that have? Because I'm not
Because that
indulging your
proves my
stupid
point,
bullshit.
Cole. That's why you don't want to answer the question. I specifically
I
made an
told you there's a
argument about
million
meth.
different ways that people could get off of meth. I
It's
don't know
one of
them
the
all,
ways.
man.
It's one of the ways is weaning yourself off of meth.
Maybe I've never heard of anybody doing that. It's cold turkey or nothing, I mean, possibly, but crack that
Okay.
cannot be done. And so, what's your
Okay.
point, man?
What
Please,
about fentanyl? How do you
I'm
come off
tired. I'm
meth?
half asleep.
How do you typically come
Here
off
we
meth?
go. Another one, dude. Please tell me your point. I'm not going to answer another one until you tell me what you're getting at with this.
Okay. So I don't know why you brought him up. I thought he was going to come and educate me on some of this.
Well, if you would stop asking me a million questions, like the young man sat down here said,
I
you're
asked
trying
you
to
two
dance.
questions.
I'm not
Meth
going to
and
let you.
fentanyl. I asked you two questions. Meth and fentanyl. That's it.
Where's the? Yeah, but I told you after the first one, I'm not going to indulge a second, and now you're asking a second. So, dude, I know how you operate. I'm just not playing the game.
So I do agree with you, Cole. There's a multitude of different ways to addressing a drug addiction. That's why in this plan that I'm looking at, you got many different things. One, they have syringes here.
Yes,
Yeah.
for reducing
There he
disease
goes.
intravenously transferred. It has nothing to do with weaning them off the drug. That's not at all why they give them out. That was just out
So
of your butt.
can people use syringes to smoke crack, to shoot up crack?
Not crack, no.
What they use syringes for, Cole?
To intravenously inject heroin, meth,
Okay.
coke,
Okay.
anything else?
So just because they have it labeled here, they say syringes to control the spread of infectious diseases. You can use it for drug abuse.
Of course, man. That's what they're made for,
Okay,
right?
then. Well, why are you playing semantics, man? I don't know why y'all bring me up here to talk in circles.
Oh my God! Now
There's syringes here. There's vaccination treatment.
amazing,
There's care
Sunni.
management. There's substance test abuse. There's screening for disease, HIV, safe sex kit. There's a gambit of different
So
things here, guys.
hold on, because you're being Right now, you're being intellectually dishonest. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
pull this
God,
up.
that's putting it lightly.
So what
Unbelievable.
you said was, you keep saying infectious diseases, but the infectious diseases that they're talking about is directly transmitted through um, bodily
Intravenous
fluid,
drug use. Yes,
blood, or dirty needles. So
correct.
your point is moot, and that's why we're going in circles with you specifically, because you won't deal with the framework that we're laying, which is crack pipes are being distributed in order to combat against infectious diseases such as HIV, sexually transmitted infections, viral hepatitis, and they want to encourage such individuals to take steps to reduce the negative personal and public health impacts of substance abuse. So what you're saying has been, it's moot, Mitch. It makes no sense because they're speaking
I like
against.
to use my word moot.
Because you
I was
cannot
using
make the
that
same
word
claim
before
about
you.
crack pipes. Crack pipes are not how people get these kind of diseases spread. It's only intravenous drug use. That's the reason they give us clean syringes. There's no
Guys,
justification for that with clean pipes.
guys, when it's a drug rehabilitation program, guys. They're addressing
Explain to
more
me how
than
this helps them
they're
rehab.
addressing they're addressing more than just drugs, guys. They're addressing sexual diseases, right?
Where is
Hepatitis
this coming from?
A,
Oh
B.
my, amazing.
This is part of the have you read it? Have you
Bro, I
guys
don't care.
actually
We're
read the
talking about a
program?
specific topic right now, man. We're talking about the crack pipes being distributed by the
That's what I'm
government.
saying, guys. Like you
I
can't
don't
have
care
this
about the
discussion.
sexual diseases and stuff you're talking about, man. You're going off topic, and it gets very annoying, man. If only you could see how transparent you are. It's hilarious, bro. Look at all
Like
of our
y'all
faces
can't
right now.
y'all
We're
can't
baffled
move
by
from
you,
the.
man.
It doesn't say crack pipes. It says say smoking kids. I don't know. I think the
It says
crack pipes
crack
got
pipes
lost.
and smoking kits. What are you reading? What are you reading?
I'm reading the actual program. I'm reading the
You can't smoke
actual.
crack with
What's the
anything else but a
website?
pipe. So if you want to call it a
What?
smoking kit,
Hold,
then that
hold
includes
on.
a
What's
crack
the
pipe.
website? Because when I told you it came from the HHS, you denied it. So what website are you looking at?
This is Snopes.com.
Mitch'sFantasBullshit.com.
So that's not even a government website. You're using a fact checker, which is ran
I'm
by
just you.
people in their own opinions. You're not reading the actual bill because I have the
You
actual
can
bill
go.
pulled up right here in front of me.
I'm also reading the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. Right? It's in there as well. You
Mitch,
can
what is
actually
your
go to the
argument
website.
here? What's the justification for giving out crack pipes? How does that help? What's your argument that it's reducing what?
The same. My argument, my answer to you, it relates to the question that you wouldn't answer. How do you wean off of meth?
Man, I'm not going to go down that road again. What are you saying these crack pipes do?
It's because some people have to be weaned off. They can't go from 100 to 0.
Yes,
Some
but you
people.
heard me correct, right? When I said that you can't do that with crack. You have to cut it
I
off because
talked
it's too
about
intense
meth,
and short
man.
acting.
You're not answering the question about meth. You said yes, you can wean off of meth. That's my
I said
point to you.
it sounds like it could be more
Okay.
plausible, but crack, that cannot happen.
Okay, we passed crack, Cole. We
Bro,
No,
passed
we're
just tell me
not.
this. Can you answer this one question, and
No,
then I'll
we're
answer
not.
whatever you want me to answer? What is your justification for giving out crack pipes?
the same as meth pipes, the same as any other drugs that you get people so they can wean off.
So you're saying because
No,
hypothetically, maybe you
what
could wean
he's
off of
doing
it, you should
is
give out
Hold on,
pipes.
let me hear Cole. Let me
he's
what he
only
has to say.
talking about meth because meth is related to white people. We made that distinction very early on.
Boom,
He doesn't want to
Siri.
talk
You
about.
nailed it.
Because
Hold
crack
on.
is
I've been
not as
respectful.
prevalent today.
Can I speak really quick though, and I'll
Go
let you
ahead.
finish? You only want to talk about meth because it deals with white people. You don't want to talk about crack because crack affected black people into the 80s, well into the 90s, and black people still smoke crack. So for you to just try to relate this as a racial thing and, well, we're only going to talk about meth because white people smoke meth and this is going to actually help, so why are you guys against it? Giving someone syringes doesn't help them, just like giving them a crack pipe, a meth pipe, no matter what type of pipe you want to give them, it does not help. And I didn't put racial equity on here. The Biden administration did.
There you go.
Okay, so you make my point for me. You just recognize crack was largely used in the 90s. It's not today. That's why I'm speaking about today. Meth is the biggest choice of drugs today.
If it had anything to do with white
I'm gonna let
people,
you
it would
talk.
not have racial equity attached to it.
I already said that's a damaging statement, Suni. We passed that.
So that's the whole
So then
point of the
stop
statement,
talking
man.
about
I've
meth
already
when we're
said
talking
you
about
guys
racial equity.
I said you guys got to look past that one word racial equity. Actually
No, we
break things
don't.
down and
Bro,
nuance.
that is
It's
the purpose
disrespectful.
of the program.
Y'all only want it. So this is why Republicans wind up voting against their own best
Bro,
interest.
that is the stated
you
purpose
guys-
of the program by the Biden
It's not
administration.
a
Racial equity. How can you avoid that, man? This is the most unbelievable thing. Soon, you gotta save this live. I wish you knew how bad you looked, bro. It seems like you almost don't know. It's incredible. And it's funny how you bring up the white plight only when it serves your agenda. You never give a shit about white people before this, Mitch. Who you kidding, bro? It's hilarious.
You said if I answer your question, you would answer my question. Can you please answer my question now, Cole?
Oh, God, go ahead.
The same question, Cole. How do you wean off of Met?
For the last goddamn time I've answered, you just don't like the answer. And like Suni said, you keep bringing it up because it's a thing that you can put on white
I just
people.
asked
I don't know, man.
question.
I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know.
I thought you was coming up to educate me. Okay, you don't know. All right, cool.
I'm coming up to educate people on how big a fraud you are. And it's amazing that you still dance, bro. You can't just acknowledge this policy is kind of ridiculous. Instead, you got to dance all over and try to justify it somehow because your boy Biden could stick it in your butthole and you'd be cool with it. Like, let's just get over it, bro. You know?
So
that is what it is.
Is crack part of the opioid crisis today?
This
When y'all think about,
grant,
the opioid crisis,
this grant has nothing to do with opioids. So let's deal with crack life.
I'm just asking.
But we don't, Mitch, I'm asking you for the sake of a productive conversation to stop filibustering, stop goalpost moving, and deal with the fact that they are handing out crap pipes in the name of racial equity. You are a very smart guy. But right now, you're insulting my intelligence and 47 others by purposely avoiding the conversation that we're trying to have with you. I've been calling this entire time.
I'm calling
but I'm begging you to please stop filibustering and stop making this a white and black issue. Because I'm not making it a white and black issue. The White House and the HHS made it a white and black issue when they slapped racial equity on it. I didn't do this. Democrats did. So Republicans have nothing to do with this fight. If anything, I'm actually standing up for black people saying, absolutely not. You don't get to slap racial equity on this and say you're handing out crack pipes to help us. We're not all crackheads.
Mitch, man, you can't agree us in good faith here.
I don't think you guys actually read the entire things that you guys are talking about. You read the headlines.
Not true.
Right?
Fact check.
There she goes. She goes right.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. I read everything I talk about.
I just point you to that, Suni.
No, you didn't. I had it pulled up before you even mentioned it.
Suni,
you pointed us to a fake fact checker website, bro.
Suni, I just told you that's the same website I'm on right now.
No, you went to Snopes, bro. I didn't go to Snopes.
After you got busted on Snopes. Bro, this is bad. Mitch, if you can't greet us in good faith on this one, I think you're probably going to lose the respect of everybody. Nobody's going to even want to see you around anymore.
I'm on the same website.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, I tried.
Come on, man.
We wanted to have a conversation with a left-leaning person to see how they felt about the whole racial equity thing. And you don't want to deal with that. Here, let's take it a step further. This is another quote from HHS. The kit aims to reduce infection when smoking substances with glass pipes, which can lead to infections through cuts and sores. So, I don't meth and all the shit you're talking about, I don't get it. Applicants for the grants are prioritized if they treat a majority of, okay? This is the only way they can get it. If they treat a majority of underserved communities, including, are you ready? African American and LGBTQ persons. So your original point of this is for white people, no, it is not. This came from the HHS, Mitch. It is aimed towards black people. We are not crackheads.
All right. So once again.
Go ahead.
Once again,
you guys are just keep moving key words in this conversation.
If anybody thinks Mitch is legit, if anybody in that thinks Mitch is like just being misunderstood by us right now, please type a 1. Give us a 1. If Mitch is so out of his goddamn mind, delusional, that you guys want to help him out, type 2. Type 2 in the chat.
Go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead. I want you to respond to that. Go ahead.
So you guys are harping on crack. It doesn't say crack. It says safe pipes. Safe smoking pipes, guys. Right-wing
Did you just
media
not
is-
hear what she said about the black and LGBT communities?
I
Bruh.
get that part. I get that part.
But you're ignoring it.
So
There's two arguments here, man. I'm making your argument. I'm making my argument. So, Sony, can
No,
you
you're
show
just
me
you're not acknowledging that, bro. You're not acknowledging the specific point, the text to here. It's the mission statement, bro. You can't ignore that.
So, drugs run rampant in the black community, but there's certain type of drugs run rampant. It's not
Oh my
methamphetamine.
God.
When you talk about safe pipes,
Dude,
you
I
guys
wish I
talk
had
about-
some methamphetamine right now to fucking blow my brains out. Like, this is insane.
I'm gonna let Cole talk. He just wants to run his mouth.
I just want you to come to like some understanding that, dude, nobody is buying your bullshit. We're seeing right through you, and now I'm getting to the point I'm almost nervous for you that you buy your own bullshit. I always thought you were just like an asshole.
Were you just combative when you was in treatment?
Were you this? Yeah, almost as combative as I was with your mama last night, bro.
Wow.
all right, we're not going to go there.
Talking about me and
Wow.
treatment and shit, man. You want to go there? Like,
Wow.
we can do that, bro.
Wow.
Or with your wife. How about that?
Oh, you want my wife
Talking
too?
personal. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add, Bo? Are you just enjoying this?
I mean, they're just
Sorry, Bo. Nice to meet you, by the way. This is not a great introduction.
Hold on. Let's let Bo respond real quick.
No, you're straight. No, you guys are doing a great job. It's just he's ignoring the question by bringing up other topics that have absolutely no relevance to what the whole topic is about. So, I mean, if he's not even acknowledging what we're talking about, if you could just acknowledge and give your opinion on it and try to justify it. But instead, you're bringing up stuff like syringes and meth, and you're just talking about everything but what the whole topic is about.
Okay, so what are you talking about? You said, hey, I'm bringing up syringes is in the actual plan. Pipes are in. I'm asking you guys, why are you guys harping? Syringes affects the black community at a higher rate because of the drug use tied to syringes. Pipes is largely used for meth. They smoke meth with pipes. So I'm confused. Why? If it would have said,
Yeah, you are.
Would you guys have reacted differently?
What?
Would you guys
If
have
what,
reacted different if the articles, because these are only right-wing articles that's making these statements that say specifically crack. I've never seen anything say specifically crack but right-wing articles.
Literally
Look
every
at this
article
program.
I've read.
That's why Suni, when she
Yahoo
pulled up,
is not right leaning. Nice try though.
Suni,
Not at all.
Daily Mail is not right leaning. Nice try though.
Suni, you're on the website. Show me that it says crack pipes.
Do you want me to log? I have to read through everything that I was already reading through again. And
No,
but
just go right. You went straight to the crack
no.
pipes.
No. This is called filibustering. You have already your intentions of this conversation, Mitch, has already been exposed, and you openly admitted that I had your general consensus pegged correctly when I said you wanted to highlight that this is about white people when the government says different.
So
The government doesn't agree with
Show me
you.
in the grant program that it says crack pipes.
It doesn't matter. The government does not agree with you. This is
I'm
aimed
asking, Suni,
towards
can you just show
this
me?
is aimed towards Black and LGBT communities, Mitch.
I'm okay with that.
Amazing.
Somebody put this.
We made it.
I'm okay with
Yes,
that
we
because-
did right.
Because I'm reading the program for what it is. It doesn't say crack pipes.
Okay,
You
but
guys
Mitch,
are saying
you're
crack
missing the
pipes.
point that it doesn't matter if it's crack pipes, meth pipes, or otherwise. They're specifically stating it's for Black, LGBT, and otherwise
Bro,
impoverished or whatever word they use communities.
There's syringes in the program. Why you guys have a problem with pipes?
What
being
page
in
do
the
you see
program?
syringes on?
Syringes are
Because
in the
pipes
program.
are not a method of reducing disease spread, bro. There's no way to justify
Syringes
it.
Syringes are used for drug abuse, Colt. You just talked about that. You was on
They're
drugs.
used to stop the spread of intravenous disease.
That's
Why they give out clean syringes.
Colt,
No, that's the
one-
only reason.
That's one use of it.
Okay,
No, that's the only
so
reason they give out clean syringes, man. That's the only reason.
It doesn't even mention syringes, by the way. Oh, yes, it does right here. It
right
says,
there.
calm down. It says safe smoking kits, okay,
Safe smoking kits.
slash supplies, screening for infectious diseases, which you tried to make it seem like it had to do with COVID. Bullshit. It gives you the infectious
Show
diseases
me
right
where it
here.
says crack, guys. Show
Sharp
me where it says
disposals
crack.
and medication disposal kits, substance test kits for fentanyl and other synthetic drugs, syringes to prevent and control the spread of infectious diseases, which really strengthens our original point to begin with. This is aimed towards Black people. You literally just put your foot in your mouth.
Suni, can you show me where it says
Syringes.
crack
Who
pipes?
did you say? Who did you say syringes affect more, Mitch?
Suni,
What did you say?
can you
Can you?
tell
No, no,
me?
no, no. What did you say? Who do
Suni,
syringes affect more?
can you show me where it says crack
Can
pipes?
you
Bro, we've heard
answer
you a
my
million
I'm
times.
just
Can you
question?
answer
asking.
Suni's
I
Can you guys
question?
show
I
me where it says
already
crack
read through
pipes?
it. I already read through it. Okay? I already read through
It
it.
doesn't say crack
So
pipes.
where did you not just tell me less than 5 minutes ago that syringes are largely used by Black people? Did you not?
Yes.
Okay. So our original point that this is being aimed towards Black people stands, sir. You just don't want to concede on that. And that's fine. You don't have to.
So now you're making an argument against syringes, not the crack
I'm not
pipes.
making an argument against syringes.
Come on, guys.
Guys, I'm headed off. I have to do school.
Bo, I don't blame you. I was just
Come
thinking
on,
the same
guys.
thing,
See
buddy.
you,
Yeah,
bro. Thanks
it's a
for coming
lost
on.
cause.
We're doing circles.
Nice
I don't
meeting
blame
you,
my
man.
man. I don't blame my man.
See you guys.
He's not leaving because of us, Mitch.
Oh my
I think he
God,
is.
dude! I truly think you don't see it, Suni. I don't think he realizes like how. Yeah, this
Where
is
does it say
amazing
crack
to me.
pipes? Well, what smoking pipes are, when you think about it, when I hear smoking pipes, the first thing I think is crack pipe.
Mitch,
So
Sure.
So you off the pipes? I mean,
Mitch,
you off the crack
Mitch,
pipes?
Mitch,
no,
Mitch,
I'm
Mitch,
still on the
Mitch.
pipes.
Stop, bro. Stop. First thing, you need to wean off of methamphetamine and fentanyl with another opioid. If you wean it off, you're giving them another drug to replace a drug. Okay? And the reason they pass out needles is to stop the spread of hepatitis and other diseases that they get from intravenous use. Now, if
So
you want to check,
That's the only reason, correct?
I just answered that question.
Cole, 1 second.
I just answered that question.
No, I'm asking you. When they give them another drug, what is the method of that?
They
use
give
of
them
the
an
drug?
opioid. They come.
Not
They
smoking
come
it.
through they come through a methadone clinic, and they give them another opioid.
Do they smoke it?
Which they drink as a liquid. They don't
drink
smoke it, man.
as a
You
liquid.
can't smoke it.
They give
Hold
them
on,
a liquid.
Cole. I asked you this question, Cole. You didn't have no answers, bro.
I'm gonna give you the answers. I'm
Bro,
gonna give you the
I just
answer.
avoided your pointless question. It's not that I didn't have an
Cole,
answer. I
I'm
just saw what
talking-
you were trying to do an hour ago.
Bro, I'm talking to Muhammad, man. You couldn't answer these questions.
I'm gonna give you the answer.
Bro, I
because he was right, Mitch. But I'm gonna give you the answers. I'm gonna give you all the answers.
Okay.
And then I will give you my who I am, so you can go double check. First off, you need an opioid to get off an opioid. So you're just giving them a drug, a methadone, or like the brother said, another methadone, whatever other opioid, giving them another opioid to get off an opioid, Mitch.
Okay.
And passing out pipes or any smoking apparatus does not stop any spread of disease.
Nope.
And they talking about cuts and sores from a smoke pipe. Most crack addicts, 99.9% of crack addicts, very rarely share their fucking pipe.
You can't make that claim whatsoever about them getting any sort of disease from a crack pipe. I've never heard of that ever.
So Muhammad, you're telling me they don't use meth. The only treatment for somebody to wean off meth is using a different type of opioid.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly not to smoke your way into a taper.
reading
You
here.
can't smoke, man.
Huh?
You
It
can't
says a
smoke
doctor
it to
prescribed-
ingest it and taper. It's too intense that way. There's no way to do that successfully.
The
That's
doctor
not
prescribed
what they're
what?
doing.
What does the doctor prescribe,
The
Mitch?
doctor prescribes increasingly lower doses over time so that the withdrawal is gradual instead of sudden. This is talking about method. This
You
is
know
talking
what
about
they
meth.
prescribe, but they're prescribing another drug.
No, this is meth.
They're prescribing another
Methadone?
drug for meth.
Methadone, not methamphetamine.
Come on, bro.
You're talking about methadone, not
They're not-
methamphetamine,
there's
and
no
there's a
doctor-
major
This is
distinction.
meth.
Major
There's
distinction.
no doctor that's been prescribed
Methadone.
methamphetamine.
Methadone, though. That's what that.
Come on, Colt, man.
Listen,
Colt,
Mitch,
you could have talked
Mitch,
about all
Mitch, you're
this stuff.
misunderstanding.
Hold on,
There's
hold on,
two.
homie. Right. Hold on, homie. There's two meths, methadone and methamphetamine. There's no doctor on this fucking planet that's going to prescribe no methamphetamines, Mitch. Nobody's going to give nobody a fucking prescription for methamphetamines. You can't even buy fucking Sudafed no more.
I'm reading this right now. I can send it to you.
What doctor going to prescribe methamphetamines?
I've never done drugs.
What page are
Mitch,
you on?
you're just misunderstanding
Okay,
on
check
this
it
one.
out.
Don't.
Mitch.
If you go to American Addiction Centers, AmericanAddictionCenters.com.
Okay. American Addiction
That's a
Center.
reputable website.
And they're going to give you methamphetamines.
Yes, that's what I'm reading here.
You said AmericanAddiction.com?
Right.
Okay.
What does it say, Mitch? What does it say exactly verbatim?
AmericanAddictionCenters.com.
Are you not talking about methadone?
No, this doesn't say methadone.
What does it say? Meth?
He certainly
It says
is.
meth.
But go on, Mitch. Tell us what it says.
Methamphetamine. Huh?
No,
Can
it
you
doesn't.
show us so we can see it?
No, it doesn't.
So is it AmericanAddictionCenters.org? Because AmericanAddiction.com doesn't exist.
This is
Oh.
See, I'll
Fact
show you.
check.
This way you see I'm not making it up.
this is
Uh,
withdrawal.net. I don't know why. I don't know. This is what it is right here.
Mitch, if you never done drugs,
Mitch.
you never sold drugs.
Mitch,
what
this
are
is
you
not the hill
talking
to
about,
die
homie?
on, bro.
So my question to Muhammad.
Yeah, man. This is
Yeah.
not the hill to die
Muhammad, how do you
on. You're misunderstanding. It's
Hold on,
methadone.
Cole, 1 second, bro. You talk a lot, and I ask you these questions. You can answer. Relax, but I know you're excited about me. Relax.
Go on.
So Muhammad, my
Go
question
on.
to you is, what do you think about the statement that you see earlier?
Yeah.
What, crack? Oh, they shouldn't be passing out no pipe, no smoking pipe apparatus, bro.
Okay.
Of any pipe, crack pipe, any pipe. You can't smoke meth out of a crack pipe.
So they don't say crack. It says
Nope.
smoke.
Listen, okay,
Smoke
Mitch,
pipes.
Mitch, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I come from one of the largest drug dealers in the history of Chicago. Okay, that's my family. You can look up Fluky Stokes. Okay, while you running your mouth, you don't know nothing about drugs. Okay, you can't give nobody no goddamn pipe and say, hey, it's okay, and say we're gonna give out a $30 million fucking grant for goddamn smoking dope.
So
Where the hell
did you,
come from?
Muhammad? Did you read the whole program?
Bro, they,
I'm just asking.
what does a
You don't
pipe
need
have
to.
to do? What does a pipe have to do with diseases?
I'm just asking, Muhammad. Did you read the whole program?
No.
Okay. So there's a lot of other stuff that's in there.
Can I ask you a
agree
question
with you.
real quick?
I don't agree with. I said on the very beginning. Go
What
ahead,
is-
sir.
What tab are you under? Because I'm trying to find it and I don't see it. Is it under treatment?
He lost. He don't know. Nobody's gonna give him no prescription
meth-
of methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine withdrawal symptoms and signs of detoxification.
But what?
Mitch, read the sentence where they. Mitch, read the sentence that
Did-
they give meth from a doctor. Go ahead, read it.
Then